the serene shadows of twilight, the realm of dreams and the unknown begins to whisper secrets long buried in the folds of time. Is here, within this haunting silence, that the tale begins with the fateful summons that echoes through the corridors of power and legend. Eurystheus, the king of Turins, a man clad in authority yet burdened by fear, stood poised to unveil the final labor that would determine the fate of Heracles, the legendary hero. Air felt heavy, as if the very fabric of destiny itself held its breath, awaiting the hero's response. The daunting task loomed like a dark shadow, casting doubts and fears even upon the mightiest of hearts. Heracles, feeling the weight of his legendary reputation upon his shoulders, prepared himself as he had done many times before. He moved with purpose, a lion's skin draping over his powerful frame, reflecting the fire of determination in his soulful gaze. Seeking guidance from the gods, he delved into thoughts that danced like flickering candlelight amidst the encroaching darkness. Courage that fueled his spirit intertwined with the fear of failure, as he contemplated the depths of the underworld and its three-headed guardian, Cerberus. The shroud of night thickened. Nyx, the goddess who embodies the very essence of night, stirred in her ethereal domain. The threads of fate, weaving them delicately into the tapestry of this story. Her whispers caressed the edges of consciousness, revealing hints of what was to come. The vast contrast of light and dark began to emerge, hinting a journey that would lead to unimaginable trials. Her concealed omniscience, she observed the intertwining paths of mortal choices, a dancer in the shadows of fate, breathlessly watching as the destiny of Heracles unfolded. The abduction of the divine daughters of Zeus stirred in the hearts of men, a yearning for power and glory, their covetous desires a dangerous veil of ambition. Among them were Theseus and Pirithous, two heroes whose fate was already entwined with the sinister undercurrents simmering in the underworld's depths. Theseus, strong and resolute, had set his sights on Helen, the fairest yet most fleeting of prizes. With Pirithous by his side, the echoes of their laughter rang through the air, imbued with an intoxicating mixture of dreams and danger. Together, they had embarked on a perilous quest laden with hope and ambition, daring to challenge the heavens themselves. Yet, as Nyx observed their aspirations, she felt the weight of inevitability settle upon her. Hades, the god of the underworld, whose omniscient gaze saw through the veil of mortal intentions. He would not take kindly to such disruptions within his realm, and the very act of defiance would bear consequences steeped in shadows. The ambitious pair, oblivious to the shadows encroaching upon them, endeavored toward their fate, but Nyx is in the ways of the cosmos. They watch as they approach the precipice of their dreams, unaware of the abyss of entrapment that lay ahead. Destiny cementing their course, a tapestry of light and dark began to weave itself through her whispers, filling the shadows with an echo of foreboding. Heracles prepared to descend into the melancholic embrace of the underworld. The actions of Theseus and Pirithous became another thread woven into the fabric of fate, signaling the intertwining of destinies, yet unknown. And so, the stage was set for a clash between ambition and consequence. Shadows deepened, the night inhaled, and in this delicate balance of light and darkness, the tale continued to unfurl, beckoning both mortals and immortals alike toward the unfolding mystery. The light of the world above waned. Heracles descended into the depths of the underworld. Guided by the fleeting whispers of Hermes and Athena, he ventured past the ominous gates that separated the realms of the living and the dead. This territory, shrouded in a cloak of shadows, was a land where time held no dominion, where every echo reverberated with lost stories and silenced dreams. The stillness that enveloped him, Heracles stumbled upon two figures, bound not just by chains of iron, but by regret and forgotten hopes. Here that he found Theseus and Pirithous, seated in despair upon a gnarled expanse of stone. Their prominent silhouettes, once adorned by glory, now flickered dimly in the absence of light. Eurystheus shared their tale, filled with reckless ambition and misguided valor, a tale that echoed with the intentions of beloved companions roaming too far into darkness. Theseus spoke of their bold pledge to marry the daughters of the mighty Zeus, how both men, driven by an intoxicating blend of love and hubris, had journeyed to capture those who symbolized divinity and grace. Yet their fervent courage had led them into a woven trap, crafted by the shrewd hands of Hades. The weight of their choices settled heavily upon them like shadows, whispered fragments now haunting their every thought. Heracles observed their plight, the bonds they wore reflecting not only their physical imprisonment, but also the consuming weight of their own desires. Nyx, watching from the folds of darkness, felt an empathetic stir within her essence. A tale of these heroes, entwined with her own realm, mirrored the delicate balance of light and shadow. As Heracles listened intently, he felt the pull of fate tearing at the edges of time. He understood that the grief of Theseus and Pirithous was a testament to the unyielding nature of ambition, one that could lead even the mightiest hearts to falter. That moment, he recognized the fragility of destiny, a brutal reminder that even the brightest flames could flicker amid the night. Yet, between the shadows and despair, hope began to find a foothold. Heracles, with the strength of titans within him, vowed to seek a means of liberation for these fallen heroes, for he was not merely a warrior but a bringer of light, a harbinger of change amidst darkness. He prepared to continue his journey deeper into the underworld. Nyx subtly illuminated threads of possibilities, reminding all present that even in the darkest abyss, flickers of brightness could spark anew. With resolve igniting the air around him, Heracles pressed forward, navigating the labyrinthine paths that led to the heart of the underworld. Each step drew him closer to Cerberus, the beast whose fearsome might echoed through the caverns. Yet the tales of Theseus and Pirithous lingered behind him, woven into the very fabric of his purpose. Shadows danced around him. Nyx cradled these stories, gathering them like stardust, binding memory and fate together. He breathed softly, her whispers intertwining with the echoes, tapestry that transcended time reminding all that within darkness. There resides a glimmer of kinship, thread connecting all souls, forever entwined in the eternal dance of light and shadow. Darkness shrouds the underworld. A palpable tension resonates through its ghostly halls. Nyx, the embodiment of night, envelops the scene, whispering secrets to the shadows. This surreal realm, Heracles stands resolute, steeling himself for the encounter with Cerberus, the dreaded guardian of this subterranean domain. It thickens with anticipation, and the silence is broken only by the distant echoes of lost souls. Heracles, a figure of strength and valor, breathes deeply as he senses the powerful presence lurking nearby. Cerberus, with his three heads poised with ferocity, embodies not just brute force but a primal connection to the darkness that envelops them. Heracles approaches. Cerberus awakens, growling low, a sound that reverberates through the very bones of the earth. Ground trembles underfoot, and in that instant, Nyx peels back the veil of the ordinary, allowing a glimpse of the battle that is about to unfold. Just a struggle of might, but one of wills, a clash between the light of Heracles' purpose and the shadow cast by doom. Heracles advances, determination etched across his brow. His powerful hands find the coarse fur of Cerberus as he senses the beast's primal fear. A terrible guardian thrashes violently, each of its heads snapping, trying to reclaim dominion over its domain. Heracles, undeterred, remains steadfast, digging deeper into the reservoir of his strength. The dim light of the underworld, Nyx weaves the threads of fate around them, intensifying every moment. A struggle becomes a dance, each movement a testament to the hero's resolve. Heracles learns the rhythm of the beast, matching it with a unique blend of caution and courage. He feels the pulse of the underworld synchronizing with his own, an ancient bond forged in the fires of destiny. every attempt to wrestle Cerberus into submission, Heracles begins to uncover the creature's true nature, one that is not merely fearsome, but also filled with loyalty and instinct. This dark abyss, he realizes that to conquer Cerberus is to embrace the shadows rather than to banish them. That suspended moment, a connection is formed, transcending the roles of captor and captive. Nyx watches over them, a silent observer, as the clash unfolds into a saga of unity and understanding. Essence of night dances around them, enshrining their very breaths, the beast's growls now mingling with the hero's determination. Each moment, rich with intensity, is imbued with the potential for transformation, not just for Heracles, but for Cerberus too. Underworld shimmers under the weight of their struggle, caught between the cold grasp of despair and the flickers of hope. Nyx, weaving her ethereal veil, draws the scene into an enchanted twilight, illustrating that sometimes, in the depths of darkness, unexpected connections are birthed. The clash escalates, the outcome remains uncertain. Amidst the chaos, Nyx's whispers remind us that even in the bleakest realms, moments of understanding can flicker like distant stars against the night's canvas. So, the battle carries on, each exertion a powerful echo of an ancient tale, a story woven into the fabric of the cosmos, where heroes confront their shadows in order to find themselves. The depths of the underworld, the air hung heavy with a foreboding silence, broken only by the echoes of distant whispers. Nyx, an ethereal presence, watched in shadow as Heracles emerged from the fierce struggle with Cerberus, the guardian of the realm between darkness and light. This moment of ascension, as Heracles wrested the three-headed creature into submission, the world shifted around them. Beasts' ferocious growls reverberated through the cavern, each sound a testament to the wild, unyielding nature of barriers, both physical and metaphysical. Heracles, with sinews taut and resolve burning bright, harnessed his strength not just against Cerberus, but against the very essence of fear itself. They climbed toward the realm of the living. The darkness began to fracture, revealing a sliver of light. But Cerberus, tethered to shadows, recoiled at the sight, his eyes narrowing against the unfamiliar brightness. A clash of instincts ignited a struggle tempered by their connection, as fear intermingled with trust. Nyx observed, her heart echoing the volatile dance of the two beings, both shaped by their realms. The ascent felt perpetual, like a journey through time, and with each step, the tension thickened. Cerberus's growls faded to startled whimpers, the luminous air encroaching upon his essence, bridging the divide between what he knew and what awaited. Nyx's voice, soft and haunting, whispered ancient truths of fear and loyalty, of the delicate balance woven through the fabric of existence. Finally, they broke through the surface, merging into the world above, a world painted in hues of gold and blue, an expanse filled with warmth and light. This threshold, the essence of Cerberus clashed with the reality of the sun, and in that instant, the guardian of the underworld was ripe with vulnerability. He quivered, caught between realms as Heracles, the embodiment of strength and determination, held firm. Upon reaching Eurystheus, the king's visage devolved into a mask of palpable dread. A sight of the mighty creature, fierce yet tamed, transpired a profound understanding. Cerberus stood as a symbol of duality, the fierce protector who resided in shadow, and the embodiment of loyalty. Heracles, presenting his captive with a halo of triumph, echoed a lesson transcending fear, that darkness does not merely breed terror, but is stitched with loyalty, courage, and the strength to confront one's deepest nightmares. Nyx wrapped her presence around the fading scene. Her voice lingered in the air, a reminder of the eternal interplay between light and darkness. Whispered to the souls still wandering the underworld, the ones trapped like Theseus and Pirithous, whose fate remained intertwined with shadows. Every ending, there lay a new beginning, and in the return to the light, lessons of transformation shimmered like stars scattered against the night sky. The journey of Heracles was not just one of conquest, but a reminder of the intricate dance all beings perform within the realms of existence. With one last sigh, her presence melted into the fabric of time, leaving the echoes of shadows and light to intertwine endlessly, painting the tapestry of fate that would forever be observed by the gaze of Nyx.